Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. Today guys, we are going to be talking about Who's Who 2.0 and my ideas for the perk. But before we get into that, we know that the Victus crew is currently on ice underneath Alcatraz Island in the Alcatraz lab. Now, we saw the Victus crew on Transit, Die Rise, and Buried, and chances are they're going to play a pretty pivotal role at some point during the Black Ops 4 storyline. I also see Treyarch remastering the 3 maps that Victus was actually on later on at a later stage of Black Ops 4, maybe like a possible Zombies Chronicles 2 or something to that sort. So what I decided to do was go on Die Rise, take a look at Who's Who, and figure out ways that I could improve the perk without making it too OP and too overpowered. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any other perks that you would like to see a 2.0 version of, make sure to comment them down below, along with how much you think they should cost and your ideas for any other perks, and we'll continue on this series as long as it goes. So first, I'm just going to talk about Who's Who and what it actually does. So the nickname for Who's Who is Chugaba. That's the game file's name, which a lot of people know it by. Now, it's only on Die Rise. It costs 2,000 points, and this perk jingle is probably one of the best perk jingles that we've ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies. Here's a small clip of it.
I was talking to myself just the other day. I was hearing lots of things I never thought I'd say, but one thing I said really blew my mind.
Who's Who is a very interesting perk. What it allows you to do is revive yourself, and that in itself is crazy. It's actually a really cool idea, but I feel like Treyarch never really capitalized on it and actually made it a good perk. And especially for 2,000 points, it's pretty useless, and I never buy it in my right mind on Die Rise. But in this gameplay, I bought it a few times and purposely downed myself to show you guys exactly what it does. So if you go down and you have Who's Who, you're going to spawn as yourself a doppelganger, basically a copy of the exact same character you have, and you're going to have a 1911. Now, while you're the doppelganger, you can go out and buy different weapons. You can also buy perks, but you still need to revive yourself in time. And if you don't revive yourself in time, then you're basically going to come back alive, but just a 1911, like the start of a new round. So it's really important that you revive yourself when you have Who's Who. And if you do successfully revive yourself, you're going to keep all the perks and weapons that you had before you went down, besides Who's Who. So it definitely is a very good perk if you're able to revive yourself. But the main problem with Die Rise is a lot of people will fall off the map, and in that case you'll lose everything and just have an M1911 and you won't fully die out. So this is kind of a good thing, but at the same time it's really easy to die in the doppelganger form of Who's Who. Now if you die with that and you're playing a solo game, the game will currently end as soon as that happens. So it can definitely be a huge challenge, especially on Die Rise, because you can fall off buildings and you cannot get to yourself. There's a ton of glitches with this when it first came out, and there still are a bunch as well. It's pretty hard to get to yourself every single time. So I would say that this perk currently sucks. So let's think of ways that we can actually improve this. So the first thing that comes to my mind when thinking about Who's Who 2.0 is the afterlife mode from Mob of the Dead. If they were able to implement this into Who's Who and make it so you can revive yourself without getting hit by zombies, I think this would be really good. Now for 2,000 points, this might make it a little bit OP. So I think if you do end up reviving yourself, then you're going to lose your perks, kind of like if a teammate revived you. But what I think should happen is if you do have Who's Who and then go down and you don't revive yourself but your teammate does, then you get to keep all your perks. So it's kind of a pretty good prevention, because it's the same thing as it normally would be on Who's Who. If a teammate revives you, you keep all your perks, but at the same time you can freely revive yourself without having to worry about going down with zombies. Now I understand this is a little bit OP, but it's kind of not too bad kind of like what Treyarch did to Double Tap and then Double Tap 2.0. They made it much better. So I think for 2,000 points, this would be fair. Now, overall, I think the Afterlife mode was a great addition, and being able to see that on Die Rise again in a remastered version would be really cool. If you guys think there's anything else we should add to Who's Who, make sure to comment it down below. And also, once again, if you guys have a perk that you would like me to add something to make a 2.0 version, you can also tell me down below. So anyways, guys, this is just kind of just a silly idea that I thought of, and a few people have made videos about this. I think Quinn QNetZ did, Crazy Rabbit did, I'm not sure if anyone else did, but still really cool idea. They made those videos like at least over a year ago, so I figured I would take a shot at it now that we know that Black Ops 4 is coming out, and also the possibility that they might remake the Victus Crew maps. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I normally post maps in real life, like zombie maps in real life videos, on Mondays, but I was working really hard on the Mob of the Dead Alcatraz one, and I just could not get it to work. Like, everything I was saying was just, man, like, this does not work well. So I'm gonna be working on it all day today and try to do it. I'm also gonna stream later, so I'm gonna try to make sure that we have a really good episode before I release it. I'm hoping to release it tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I was talking to myself just the other day. I was hearing lots of things I never thought I'd say, but one thing I said really blew my mind. I said, I don't know me, but I know you, and if you listen closely, we can talk it through.